Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing my Europa League predictions, and depending on how this one goes, we'll do a Conference League one as well tomorrow, but tomorrow might just be a transfer roundup video. Starting with AZ Alkmaar versus Elfsborg. Go AZ Alkmaar winning that game. Bodo Glimt might try and get a result against Porto, but I don't think it's going to happen. 2-0 Porto and United beating 20. Ludogorets playing against Slavia Prague. I think Ludogorets could actually get a result there. Galatasaray to beat POAK, especially with Osimhen. I actually know, yeah, with Osimhen in the team, no doubt. Dynamo Kiev versus Lazio. We got that 2-1 win to Lazio. Midtjylland to get a result against Hoffenheim. Anderlecht to beat Fenerbahce. And Nice against Sociedad, 2-2 draw there. And then Fenerbahce to start their campaign off nicely with a 3-0 win against USG. Malmo to draw with Rangers, and then Roma to beat Athletic Club. Yeah, I think that's fine. Eintracht Frankfurt to beat Victoria Pleasant, and then Spurs to have a nice big win against Karabag, while Ajax play Benfica and draw 3. Benfica, Besiktas and draw 3-3, I'm going to say. Braga to beat Maccabi Tel Aviv, and then Lyon to get a result against Olympiacos. Steaua Bucharest are playing against Rigas, so yeah, 4-0 to Steaua Bucharest there. Slavia Prague versus Ajax, a nice 2-1 win there for Ajax. Lazio against Nice, with 2-1 win to Nice actually on that one. Maccabi Tel Aviv to get a 5-1 win against, or 5-2 win against Midtjylland. Fenerbahce to just get beat by Tottenham, and then Real Sociedad to beat Anderlecht. So I think it's looking fair so far. So we'll get a few games in and then we'll see how the table's looking. Olympiacos versus Braga. We'll go with a 3-1 win for Olympiacos. Karabag versus Malmo. Malmo travelling that far, they're going to be tired. Karabag getting the win. Hoffenheim beating Dynamo Kiev. Rigas, no, it can be a field day that for Galatasaray. Rangers to beat Lyon. Porto to beat United. I think they will beat United. It'll be a tough game that far. As POK to beat Steaua Bucharest, and then Union Saint-Gilloise to beat Bodo Glimt. Victoria Pleasant drawing 1-0 with Ludogorets, I think is fine. And Besiktas to beat Frankfurt 20 against Fenerbahce, no issue there for Jose Mourinho. And Elfsborg getting beat by De Rossi's AS Roma, whilst they could beat AZ Alkmaar. We'll get into these, we'll go through these ones now, and then once we've gone through this game week 3-1, then we'll go see the tables looking. Braga versus Bodo Glimt, 2-0 win there for Braga. Galatasaray, oh my god, another massive win there against Elfsborg. Roma to just beat Kiev, and then Frankfurt to just beat Rigas. Not an absolute smash like they've had in all the other games. Real Sociedad to have a nice win against Tel Aviv. Fenerbahce to beat Nice. POK to draw with Pleasant. Midtjylland to draw with Gulas. Karabag to beat Ajax. Rangers to beat Bucharest. Porto to beat Hoffenheim. And then Spurs to beat, and then Fenerbahce to get a result against United. It hurts me to say, but I'm not going to be biased, guys. I'm not going to be too biased. 5-3 in a massive game for Lyon there, and then Malmo getting a result against Olympiacos, which I think is fair. 20 to draw with Lazio, and then Athletic Club to beat Slavia Prague. And then Anderlecht to get 2-0 win against Ludogorets. And let's go calculate the table and see how it's looking. After 3 games in, Man United are currently not even in the top half of the table. Man, they're not even getting through the rest of it. Spurs winning all 3 games in that. Porto winning all 3 games. Fenerbahce winning all 3 games. Roma winning all 3 games. And Galatasaray winning all 3 games. While Rigas on the bottom absolutely getting smashed. 14 goals conceded so far. 14 goals conceded. My sweet, sweet lord. We'll get to the end of those December games, and then we'll move on to seeing how the table's looking after that. So going on to Besiktas to beat Malmo. Yep, I think that's fine. Frankfurt to beat Slavia Prague. Olympiacos to beat Rangers. Union Saint-Gilloise to draw with Roma. Ludogorets to get beat by Atletico. Galatasaray versus Tottenham. Both 2-2 draw there. 2-2 draw. Bodo Glimt to beat Karabag. Elfsborg to draw with Braga. Bucharest to beat Midtjylland, Nice to beat Twente, United to get a big 3-0 against POK there, Lazio beating Porto, Ajax beating Maccabi Tel Aviv, AZ Alkmaar getting beat by Fenerbahce, Dynamo Kiev beating Fenerbahce, 1-1 draw between Pleasant and Sociedad, 3-0 for Hoffenheim against Lyon there, Rigas with another loss to Anderlecht. Lazio playing Ludogorets, Lazio to beat Ludogorets, AZ Alkmaar to get beat by Galatasaray, again another big win for Galatasaray there. Dynamo Kiev to beat Pleasant, Karabag to get a result against Lyon, Besiktas to get a result against Tel Aviv, Athletic Club to get a result against Elfsborg, Anderlecht to draw with Porto, I think is fair, POK to get a result against Rigas. Rigas aren't scoring in this tournament, I'll tell you that now. Fenerbahce beating Slavia Prague, just a 1-0, United beating Bodo Glimt 3-0. Spurs getting beat by Roma. Fenerbahce beating Malmo. Braga against Hoffenheim. I think Braga would have won against Hoffenheim there, and Sociedad beating Ajax. The results are coming in. The results are here, there, and everywhere about it. I like it. Midtjylland beating them. Twente getting beat by USG. Bucharest beating Olympiacos, and then Nice beating Rangers. Whilst Fenerbahce play against Athletic Club and beat Athletic Club. Still got that loss there. 3-1 to Roma. POAK getting a 0-0 draw with Fenerbahce. Olympiacos with a massive win over Twente. Union Saint Gillar to beat Nice. Ludogorets to draw with AZ Alkmaar, Malmo to 0-0 draw with Galatasaray, a struggling day, and then United doing 5-0 against Victoria Pleasant, 2-0 there for Hoffenheim, Rangers to beat Spurs, Spurs to beat Rangers, Porto to beat Midtjylland, Slavia Prague to draw with Anderlecht 0-0, Ajax to beat Lazio 4-1. Tel Aviv Tel Aviv couldn't score goals. It was 7-0 for Tel Aviv against Rigas. Real Sociedad to have a massive win there against Dynamo Kiev. Olympique Lyonnais to get beat by Frankfurt. Bodo Glimt to get a result against Besiktas, and ending it on Elfsborg versus Karabag getting a result there. And let's calculate the table. How's it looking for us? United are back into that top now. A massive improvement after the next 3 games there. Winning all 3 of those games that they were involved in and pushing themselves into that top half. Fenerbahce to do nothing but win so far. Roma, Galatasaray and Real Sociedad all to experience a loss yet. Anyone doing Olympique Lyonnais really low down. Rigas without scoring a goal on a -26 goal difference. It's a struggle right now. Teams are here, there and everywhere. I think this is the best 8. I think Ajax can push for it, but Karabag are really pushing for it. Karabag and Frankfurt are level on points with Athletic Club and Man United right now. So in these final 2 games, there's going to be some big pushes for here, there and everywhere. But Galatasaray continuing to beat Dynamo Kiev there. Nice win for them. Besiktas to beat Athletic Club, and then Porto to beat Olympiacos. Fenerbahce to have no trouble against Olympique Lyonnais. AZ Alkmaar to draw with Roma, Malmo to beat Twente, Karabag to continue on their winning path and beating Steaua Bucharest, Bodo Glimt to beat Tel Aviv, Pleasant to draw with Anderlecht, Hoffenheim to beat Spurs, Frankfurt to beat Fenerbahce, United to absolutely smash through Rangers. We have no issue there. Lazio to beat Real Sociedad, POAK to beat Slavia Prague, Union Saint Gillar to beat Braga, Ludogorets to draw with Midtjylland, Nice to beat Elfsborg, Ajax to have a field day against Rigas. And then we're coming into that last day now, guys. That last day, Rangers getting a big win against USG, Roma getting a big win against Frankfurt, much needed there, Prague getting a win against Malmo, Spurs ending a path against Esborg, nice and easy. Ajax to beat Galatasaray on the final day there. Galatasaray finally losing a game. Tel Aviv to get beat by Porto. Fenerbahce to draw with AZ Alkmaar. Braga to beat Lazio. Real Sociedad to draw POAK. Olympiacos to beat Karabag. Lyon to beat Ludogorets to try and survive on that last day. Dynamo Kiev with a 4-0 win against Rigas. Midtjylland to draw with Fenerbahce, dropping more points for Jose Mourinho's team there. 20 to beat Besiktas. Yeah. Athletic Club to beat Pleasant. Anderlecht to beat Hoffenheim. United to beat Steaua Bucharest. And then Nice to draw with Bodo Glimt. Leaves the table looking like Fenerbahce, Roma, Porto, Man United, Galatasaray, Ajax, Spurs and Real Sociedad are the teams that make it into the top 8 and qualify for the next round automatically with no issues whatsoever. United losing 2 games there but not drawing on a single one, and scoring a lot of goals in the process means they do qualify nicely. Fenerbahce only scoring 16 goals but only conceding 4 means they played in the Jose Mourinho way and not losing a game. And then Roma also not losing a game, remembering the Jose Mourinho way. You know, Jose Mourinho's managed the top 4 clubs in this. That's crazy. In Europa League, the top 4 clubs there, Jose Mourinho's managed them all. Mental stuff. Big teams that missed out. Lyon on that last day getting knocked out by goal difference thanks to Dynamo Kiev absolutely walking over Rigas. Midtjylland as well, just getting through there. Just by 1 goal difference is crazy. Steaua Bucharest getting knocked out by a couple of goal difference as well. AZ Alkmaar 20. You know, these teams really struggle there. But Rigas without a single point and minus 38 goal difference, 38 goals conceded, none scored. Insane. But yeah, into the qualifying period would be Anderlecht, Frankfurt, Bilbao, Karabag, Nice, USG, Besiktas, Lazio, Braga, Hoffenheim, Olympiacos, PAOK, Rangers, Bodo Glimt, Midtjylland and Dynamo Kiev. Rangers not as safe as you thought they might have been. Obviously Celtic had a nicer time in the Champions League. But yeah, that is a pretty mad run there for us. But that is the end of the Europa League video. If you've liked the video, if you like to see more, subscribe to my channel every single day. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think the Europa League is going to look like in this new table format. Thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully I do see you next time. Cheers.